Global climate change. Biological effects of climate change. Climate change can disrupt the link between organisms and their local environment. This reduces survival and reproduction and causes a big impact on populations or certain species around the world. Change in climate may affect some species and sadly may cause extinction for others. It can alter biological communities and the basic function of ecosystems as well. Technology and climate change. Technologies that we use to help reduce climate change as of now are renewable energies like solar power, wind energy, and hydropower. To adapt to the effects of climate change, we use technologies like drought resistant crops, early warning detection systems, and seawalls. Greenhouse effect. Infrared radiation from the sun passes through the atmosphere. It is then absorbed and sent by greenhouse gas molecules in clouds. This effect warms the surface of the Earth and the lower atmosphere. This is what we call the greenhouse effect. The carbon cycle. The carbon cycle is nature's way of reusing the carbon atoms. They travel from the atmosphere into organisms inside the Earth, and then they go back into the atmosphere and again repeatedly. A carbon footprint is the total amount of greenhouse gases, including carbon dioxide and methane, that are generated by our actions. It is important to decrease your carbon footprint if we want to decrease the rate at which climate change occurs. Disrupting the carbon cycle. Burning fossil fuels, changing land use, and using limestone to make concrete are examples that we as humans put large amounts of carbon into the atmosphere. As a result of these actions, the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere is rapidly rising. Enhancing the greenhouse effect. Human activities like the burning of fossil fuels, examples being coal, oil, and gas, are all increasing levels of carbon dioxide and other heat trapping gases, increasing the natural greenhouse effect and the Earth's temperature. Ecological effects. Shifts in phenology, which is the timing of biological activities that take place seasonally. These impacts can include expansion of species into new areas, as well as the locations in which they can survive and reproduce, intermingling of species that previously did not, and even species extinctions can occur. Human health concerns. Rising temperatures exaggerate the cause for allergic reactions and allergies in general. Also, the consequences can be way more severe, as well as allergic diseases such as hay fever, asthma, and neurodermatitis. Currently, people with pollen allergies can be affected throughout the entire year because of this. Technological innovations. Space solar shields, which reflect the sun's rays before they can reach the atmosphere. Very expensive to implement and maintain, however, as well as smart devices and appliances like smart electricity meters, municipal waste energy recovery, and floating solar plant and farms, which save water by reducing evaporation. Conclusion. I think that eventually humans will realize the impact they have on climate change, but not until it is too late. Us humans need to be conscious of ways we can decrease our carbon footprint, but not until we can take responsibility for what we do. The effects of climate change are irreversible at this point, but we can still make a difference in our future.